Thorn did this.
How many of your brothers do you think you can trust?
Trust.
We need all the help we can get.
Sedevos.
I saw him in the flames, fighting at Winterfell.
I can't speak for the flames. But he's gone.
Jon Snow is dead.
Who killed him?
I did. Bowen Marsh, and Othel Yarwick, and the other officers in this castle.
Murderer! Traitor!
All right! We've committed treason, all of us. Jon Snow was my Lord Commander. I had no love for him. That was no secret. But I once disobeyed an order. Loyalty is the foundation on which the Night's Watch is built. And the Watch means everything to me. I have given my life. We have all given our lives to the Night's Watch. Jon Snow was going to destroy the Night's Watch. He let the wildlings through our gates, as no Lord Commander has ever done before. He gave them the very land on which they reaved and raped and murdered. Lord Commander Snow did what he thought was right, I've no doubt about that. And what he thought was right would have been the end of us. He thrust a terrible choice upon us, and we made it.
He'll have seen we didn't come. Thorn will have made it official by now. Castle Black is his.
I don't care who's sitting at the high table. Jon was my friend. Those fuckers butchered him. Now we return the favor.
We don't have the numbers.
We have a direwolf.
It's not enough. I didn't know Lord Commander Snow for long, but I have to believe he wouldn't have wanted his friends to die for nothing.
If you were planning to see tomorrow, you picked the wrong room. We all die today. I say we do our best to take Thorn with us when we go.
We don't need to die. Not if we have help.
Who is going to help us?
You're not the only ones who owe your lives to Jon Snow.
Bolt the door. Don't let anyone in. I'll be back as soon as I can.
She was 11 the first time I saw her. The kennel master's daughter. She smelled of dog. I wasn't much older, but everybody was already afraid of me. You certainly were. Miranda wasn't, though. What could I do to her that those hounds couldn't? She was fearless. There was nothing she wouldn't do. Your pain will be paid for 1,000 times over. I wish you could be here to watch.
Shall I have a grave dug for her, my lord? Or would you rather the men build a pyre?
Buried, burned. This is good meat. Feed it to the hounds.
Your command of the cavalry was impressive. Thanks to you, the false king Stannis Baratheon is dead. Do you know who struck the killing blow?
No.
A shame. I'd reward the man. Still, a great victory. Do you feel like a victor? I rebelled against the crown to arrange your marriage to Sansa Stark. Do you think that burning wagons in the night and mowing down tired, outnumbered Baratheons is the same as facing a prepared and provisioned Lannister army?
No.
A reckoning will come. We need the North to face it. The entire North. They won't back us without Sansa Stark. We no longer have Sansa Stark. You played your games with her. You played your games with the heir to the Iron Islands, and now they're both gone.
I have a team of men after them. They won't get far.
I'm glad to hear it. Without Sansa, you won't be able to produce an heir. And without an heir? Well... let's hope the maesters are right, and Lady Walder's carrying a boy.
You can't stop. We have to cross here.
Oh, I can't.
It's the only way to throw off the hounds.
It's too cold. I can't. I won't make it. I'll die.
I've seen what his hounds do to a person. This way is better. Over here. Come on. Sansa.
Stay here. I'll know them all.
No, I won't make you without you.
You will. Go north. Only north. John is Lord Commander at Castle Black. He'll help you.
Where is Lady Bolton? Dead. Liar. She broke her leg jumping from the ramparts. I left her to die in the I can't wait to see what parts Ramsay cuts off you this time. Bloody woman!
Lady Sansa, I offer my services once again. I will shield your back and keep your counsel and give my life for yours if need be. I swear it by the old gods and the new.
And I vow that you shall always have a place by my hearth, and
meat and mead at my table.
meat and mead at my table. And I pledge to ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor. I swear it by the old gods and the new. Arise.
Your Grace, I'm sorry to disturb you. A ship from Dawn has sailed into the harbor.
Marcella.
Do you remember the first time you saw a dead body?
Mother.
All I could think about when she died was what would happen to her now. Wait. What does Mama look like now? Has she started to bloat? Has her skin turned black? I think about locking Marcella in a crypt. I think about her beautiful little face starting to collapse.
Don't think about it.
I have to. It's not right. She has to suffer alone.
She's not suffering. She's gone. No one can hurt her anymore.
She was good. From her first breath, she was so sweet. I don't know where she came from. She was nothing like me. No meanness, no jealousy, just good.
I know.
So good. So pure. Maybe I'm not a monster. What happened? The witch told me years ago. She promised me 3 children. She promised me they'd die. And gold their shrouds. Everything she said came true. You couldn't have stopped it. It's prophecy. It's fate. Of course I do. You told me yourself when Father died that we had to stay together. You said people would try to tear us apart, take what's ours. That was a prophecy too. I didn't listen to you, and everything you said came true.
Fuck prophecy. Fuck fate. Fuck everyone who isn't us. We're the only ones who matter. The only ones in this world. And everything they've taken from us, we're going to take back and more. We're going to take everything there is.
The 7 hells brim with the souls of saintly men. They scream in agony, and their shame is so great they do not feel the flames. For now they see, if not for a single sin they concealed, they were saved.
I'd like to see my brother. How is he? At least tell me that.
Confess.
I am the queen and I demand to see my brother.
Sinners don't make demands. They make confessions.
Septa Unel. Our other guests need you.
My brother. Can you know he is?
It isn't Sir Loris that brings me here. Your husband.
The love between a man and wife is sacred. It reflects the love the gods have for all of us. But sin, and only confession can purge sin.
I have nothing to confess.
So you believe you are pure, perfect, holy without sin. You have started down the path, but you have many miles to go.
I always envied Oberyn. He lived. He truly lived. He sailed around the world, fought men from every country, lay with the most beautiful women alive.
And men.
And men. He experienced everything. While I sat here, in Dorne, trying my best to keep my people alive and well fed. But that is life. We each have our roles. Oberyn was born to be an adventurer. And I was born to rule.
The gods are not fools. You would have been a lousy adventurer. And Oberyn, he would have been a terrible ruler.
Your mother is a brilliant woman, you know that.
Prince Dora.
Princess Marcella.
When was the last time you left this palace? You don't know your own people. They're disgust for you. Elia Martel raped and murdered, and you did nothing. Oberyn Martel butchered, and you did nothing. You're not a Dornishman. You're not our prince.
My son. Tristan.
Your son is weak, just like you. And weak men will never rule Dorne again.
I told you I'm not hungry.
We're not here to feed you. We're here to kill you.
You want her to do it? Or me?
We're family. I don't want to hurt you.
Her? Or me?
You.
Good.
Smart boy.
You're a greedy bitch, you know that?
We're never going to fix what's wrong with this city from the top of an 800-foot pyramid. We'll be fine. We're dressed like common merchants.
You walk like a rich person.
You've spent a lot of time studying the way rich people walk.
You walk as though the paving stones were your personal property. I used to steal from people like you when I was a boy.
It's a good thing you're not a boy anymore. Because you have no cock.
Eoha, prosa. Prosa.
She thinks you want to eat her baby. Ziha Valeria Cupegria Isa. Gloria out the Pagonjailas. Hignira ois rus I predagan kostos. Misa means mother in Valerian.
I know what Misa means.
Who wrote it?
Hard to know. Our queen is not as popular in Marine as she used to be.
The Sons of the Harpy?
Very possibly. Daenerys Targaryen took away the most valuable property. Told them human beings weren't even property to begin with. You can see why they're unhappy. Of course, it could also be the freedmen.
We need
the former slaves feel that Daenerys has abandoned them.
She did fly away on a dragon and not come back.
Skorki dosso udlilat. Undossa johikilat likapsiri zaldrisote munio amazinon jumbari. Yajumela. Zihi sperzi ondurilat. Jumela kairinon. Evelibilat. Lossia daria Daenerys.
It's a problem. Fear has brought Marine to a standstill. Whoever you are, wherever you go, someone in this city wants to murder you. We can't fight an enemy we don't know.
The Sons of the Harpy planned their attack in the fight.
won't be sailing to Westeros anytime soon.
Goat?
Ram.
Do you think our friend got him?
We're on the right path, then. Perhaps she's tired of being queen. I don't think she likes it very much.
She's too smart to like it.
Maybe she's flown somewhere else, somewhere far away from men like us.
I've been all over the world. There's no escaping men like us.
There's no escaping her, eh? Keep coming back.
You know why?